we're going to work with the layers tool. So that's over to the right hand side. That's on the collapsible panels. It is right here. Okay, it looks like this. So if you click on that, you will get this layers panel. And right now it shows us one layer, obviously, which is our artboard. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making a bullseye. And then top, change the color just so you can see, and then I'll make another one. Okay, and as you can see over here in the layers panel, first things first, over to the right hand side where it says blue here, okay, just like it says, it indicates the selected art is on this layer. So if we click this little arrow, it will open up to show you what is in that layer. So we have a yellow ellipse, a blue ellipse, and then a red ellipse or circles. Okay, so I know they're all there, but I can only see the yellow one. Right now you'll notice that this, which is called like a target, is showing us that it's selected. So if I click on this, okay, this target for the blue ellipse, it shows me that it's underneath. Okay, same goes if I target the red. It shows me it's underneath but smaller. Okay, a couple things to note within this layer. If you click the eyeball, that will hide whatever you are on, so you can hide specific parts of your layer or the whole layer altogether. Okay. Anywhere to the right, there's a box. That's a toggle lock. Okay. So you can lock that, and then you'll notice I cannot move or select that yellow circle. I'm gonna unlock it. Same goes if I want to work with the whole layer. If this ever happens and you have right here this indication, that means you're on a locked layer. So you just have to go over and look and unlock it just by clicking. Okay, so a couple things. You may have lots and lots of layers. So what I mean by that is, let me just paint a ton of stuff here so I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, now notice, look at all the parts to this layer now. There's a lot going on, okay? So I'm gonna close this layer, and I'm actually gonna make a new one. You can utilize layers however you want, but I suggest you have more than one layer or it's going to be a lot and confusing because you're gonna wanna find everything. So again, I want to show you how the targets work. Let's say I want to find this path right here where it's at. If I click on it and I scroll down, I notice, okay, this is that path. So I can click and drag it if I need to, wherever it needs to go, or delete it if I don't want it. Let's say I want to find this path right here. If I target and click it, it'll show me, oh, it's right here. Okay, now I want to take the 3 circles and move them to the second layer. So I know that they're at the bottom because they were my first one. So I'm actually going to click my second layer, drag it below, and when it highlights with this line below layer 1, I'm going to drop it. Now it's down below. Now I'm going to open layer 1 up, scroll to the bottom, and I can either click these individually and drag and drop into layer 2, or hold down my shift key since they're all in a row. Select them all, and then once that layer is highlighted, I can drag and drop it into layer 2. Now it'll be a lot easier, if I go up to layer 1, to drag layer 2 above layer 1. Now, if you get outside and you get this, it just means you have to go back down a little bit. Okay, so now layer 2 is over layer 1. But now I need to organize these circles. Okay, so I want the yellow one to be in the back. So I'm going to click and drag below the red. And then I want the blue, or the red, to be above the blue. So I'm going to drag that up. Okay, so that's how you work with layers. Again, down here is the new button, and then this is the delete. So if you ever select something and you don't want it, you just click delete. Okay.